शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते।
Good morning, my dear students. कैलाश चंद्र पंडा प्रांत इंग्लिश प्रमुख शिक्षा विकास समिति ओडिशा welcomes you to a new English class. Today we shall discuss a new chapter from your non-detailed study, that is the village George. You know, students, in the past there was no court or police station in India. Almost all the people live in the village area, and if there was a problem or conflict or any dispute, people called Panchayat. Panchayat means the congregation of the elderly people of the village who were honest, and they were congregated to take an important decision. After the congregation, they used to select a panch or the head of the panchayat. For that day, he acted as the village George. He was not permanent, but acted as a village George till the end of that meeting only. If the case could not be decided in the village, it was taken to the king's court. Today we shall discuss a beautiful story, how the village George decided the cases in those days. The name of the story is The Village George. It is written by the prominent writer Premchand. We know, students, Premchand was born on 31st July 1880. His real name was Dhanpati Rai Srivastav, and his nickname was Nawab. He is famous for his novels Godan, Karmabhumi, Gaban, and Idgah, and a storybook Saaz-e-Watan. He died on 8th October 1936. Now let's discuss the story. There are 4 main characters in the story beside 2 side characters. The main characters are Algu Chaudhary, Jumon Sheikh, aunt of Jumon Sheikh, and Shamju Sahu. Jumon Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary were 2 great friends. They were so close that they were soon together everywhere, and they trusted each other completely. Jumon Sheikh had an old aunt, and she had a small property. Jumon persuaded or tried to make her agree to transfer the property to her name. Jumon and his wife Kariman treated their aunt with great kindness and respect till the property was transferred. But then, after the property was transferred, they become cruel. Their kindness vanished, and they become rude to the old lady. The cruel behavior of Jumon and his wife become unbearable for the old aunt. So, one day he asked Jumon,
"My dear son, I cannot put up with your rude behavior anymore. I want to cook and eat separately, so give me some money every month."
Juman got angry and replied rudely, "Money doesn't grow on trees here, old lady." The ant also grew angry. She said,
If you do not give me money, I will call a panchayat.
Juman said, "Okay, if you want to call a panchayat, I am ready to face it." The old ant moved village to village, meet the elderly persons, but they did not want to interfere in their family matter. At last, she came to Olgu and said,
Son, you also should come to my panchayat.
Olgu said, "Aunt, I can come along if you like, but I shall not open my mouth there.
Why, son?
You know, Juman is my old friend. I cannot quarrel with him." The old lady became grave and said,
Son, will you hesitate to say the honest thing because you fear a quarrel?
This sentence echoed in the mind of Olgu, and he decided to attend the meeting. The panchayat sat under a tree one evening. The elderly persons gathered. Juman was not ready to select the punch, so his old aunt selected Olgu Chaudhary as the judge of the panchayat. At first, Olgu hesitated to be a punch, but the grave words of the aunt,
Son, nobody can sell his conscience for friendship. God lives in the heart of the punch. Whatever the punch says is spoken by God himself.
that changed the mind of Olgu, and he agreed to be a punch. Juman became very happy because his friend was the punch, and he was sure that the case would go in his favor. The old aunt presented his case before the panchayat. Then Olgu put some questions to Juman, and Juman could not answer them properly. He could not answer them satisfactorily. At last, discussing with the elderly persons, Olgu ordered Juman to pay a monthly allowance to his aunt or to return her property. Students, in our next class, we will discuss the last part of the topic. Till then, goodbye, stay blessed.